Angela Martin and welcome to number 6B, Worrell Drive in Kuranda. I'm beyond excited to show you this beautiful sparkly diamond of a property. It really is a rare gem because it has never ever oh my goodness, it's bright today, it has never ever been to market. So it's been lovingly maintained and beautifully looked after by the very same owner who built it about 38 years ago. So up that beautiful elevated sealed driveway is a totally original home. All the details, all the charm that you would expect from an original block house. Absolutely beautiful, peaceful, quiet, and I did mention we've got elevation, so we have all the breezes and all the birds and all the butterflies. Absolutely fantastic. Set on a whopping 5,500 square meters of gorgeous low maintenance gardens. So let's go and have a look. You're going to seriously fall in love with it. But before we go in and have a look, don't forget to press that subscribe button so that you find out about more fantastic lifestyle properties just like this one, but before everyone else. Let's go in. Totally unexpected and beautiful at the top of that fully sealed concrete driveway. So let's come in, very inviting, very homely, very gorgeous, up into what is an amazing lifestyle balcony. So we come up the driveway just up here. Cars, space enough for 4 of them, plenty. We'll go explore that later. Gorgeous tiled balcony. Fantastic swimming pool that we will go and have a look at, but we're going to go in and we're just going to have a good old explore through the house. Absolutely original and charming. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? Now, we love everything about this property because it has gorgeous things like chandeliers. I mentioned 38 years, the very same owner, and you will not find a speck of dust. You will not find fault in this property. It is absolutely beautiful. So we come into the main living area. We've actually got 2 sliding doors there. So those doors can be open if you want to, patio doors. It's all fully concrete. It's all concrete block. So again, like unbelievably low maintenance. So we'll actually we'll head around this way so that you can see beautiful views. We will go out, of course, beautiful views out to the out of the swimming pool area. And again, these doors all open. They're in immaculate condition, as you would expect with one owner. Plenty of space here. I absolutely love it. The fluffies are just gorgeous. So we've got a dining area, we've got a living area, we've got another dining area, and A beautifully maintained original kitchen, so plenty big to entertain, plenty big to actually do everything you would want to do. Gorgeous wooden doors, very, very good condition. We've got sinks, immaculate condition, stainless steel double sinks. You don't see that very often now. Absolutely brilliant. And you may have noticed we've actually got fly screens everywhere. So the place is 100% fully fly screened, as is the property 100% fully fenced. We've got a new dishwasher. We've got a new range hood. We've got an induction cooktop. Got a fabulous oven. But just look at the quality of these doors. Solid wooden doors like you just don't see very often. I love the house because it is open plan. You can walk all the way around it and you don't ever feel hemmed in. And of course, we've got all the beautiful, not that it comes with the property, but all the beautiful little lace work with the curtains. We come through here to what is just brilliant. Everything is open air. So we've got the equivalent of a little butler's pantry here. You can put a door in there if you want to. And then we've got our laundry, which is just magic. New hot water system, electric hot water. We've got a dryer, and again, space for those, the washing machines that you can actually pull up and put your stuff in easily. And then back through into our living area. You can see the fly screen on the door just there. Whoops, it's a bit breezy today. So down this part of the house, we've got our 3 bedrooms and our bathroom. Old style, high ceilings, wide walkways, just like it used to be made. So we've come through here. There's another cupboard in here that can stay if you want to. That's the laundry, that's the kitchen. Big bathroom, really, really, really big bathroom. We come in here. I have got plenty of space. We've got, the glass shower, glass shower screen, but you don't feel as if, you have to be just, very contained. It's just glorious. And then behind us here, we have got a separate toilet. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, don't know if you can see this here, we've actually got brass or the equivalent of little gold taps. They're not gold taps, Angela, the toilet roll holder, but it's just all those lovely little extra bits. So we are going to head up the hallway and have a look at those other bedrooms. Absolutely, I just love that bathroom. It's big and it's yummy and it's spacious. So we've got 3 bedrooms. This one is used as an office. Remember, they're just rooms, so you can use them for whatever you like. But see the curtains moving. We actually get all that gorgeous breeze come through. And if we take that out, we've got glorious views out into the garden. Now, just behind us, we've got sliding wardrobe doors, so plenty of cupboard space in here. And I love all the light fittings. Absolutely just adds that yumminess and that character to everything. And then in this room here, we've got another bedroom. Plenty big. Love the built-ins. We've actually got a little pamper session just here, where you can put all your little bits and bobs, and we've got a gorgeous mirror just here so you can check your lippy in the morning. But again, it's all about the garden views, when you're relaxing outside onto that balcony. It's absolutely precious. And more really yummy light fittings. Look at that. That's just great. Just love it. Over into this other room here. This goes out to the back, and we have got, again, open ventilation so that, in the wet tropics, things have got plenty of air that goes through them, and it just keeps everything lovely and fresh. Before I forget, we're just going to head back into that room because I just want to show you something that I forgot to show you. Well, I didn't forget to show you, but it will make sense. That window there, when we go out the other side, I'm going to talk to you about another little possibility and a little potential. So I'm going to meet you back down there and we're going to head outside and explore. going to head out the front door, but I've always changed my mind because we are here, and I did mention, or I forgot to mention, we've got a massive big air conditioning unit there, so that will absolutely heat and cool all year round. So swimming pool's out here. This is just a beautiful, where you would, you could entertain anywhere, but come out here because undercover, out of the elements. Again, look at these. I just love all these gorgeous little light fittings. They're everywhere. How beautiful is that? You can imagine sitting here. Now we're north facing, so you're going to get bright sun, beautiful light all day, literally. And here you're also out of the elements, out of the sun, more importantly. And you're sitting relaxing, looking at that. We are going to head down, just explore a little bit of the garden a bit later on. But before we do, I promise I'm taking you to the swimming pool, and then we're going to have a quick look at the shed, and then we're going to have a look at the gardens. So look at this. This is glorious. Just have a look up and down here. This was where we actually came in, the entrance area, carport at the other side. Steps down into that gorgeous little bit of green entrance. But this whole ambience is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Who would not want, on the hottest of summer days in the wet tropics, not want to come out and enjoy this? So this is just really gorgeous. This is a magnesium salt pool, so it is absolutely fantastic for the skin. It doesn't leave your skin all dry or itchy. It is very, very therapeutic, filled with minerals, and absolutely glorious. So who would not want to just relax and sit on those steps? And of course we are, and this is really, really, really unusual, we are undercover. So it can be raining, it can be hot sun, as a beautiful winter's day today, probably about 28 degrees. And that's what we love about the wet tropics in the winter. It is glorious. And you're not going to get sunburned. So again, just absolutely fantastic. And then we've got a really lovely sitting area. If you want to just relax and enjoy, and again have your cup of tea and just marvel. If you come around this way, you can actually see what I am looking at. We've got the tree ferns, sparkly tree ferns. We're looking at the pool. Just pop your little bum here, actually. Come and sit beside me. And then that way we can have a chat. Absolutely brilliant. How gorgeous is that? The gardens are just absolutely lovely. And I mentioned about it being super duper duper low maintenance. So this is really all we have. We have the tiled area, which you can hose or you can blow. We've got the decked area, which you can hose or you can blow, and you're just in and out of that fantastic, beautiful swimming pool. Elevation. So I'm going to show you my hair moving. We have breeze, and you're pretty much going to have breeze all year round. So we're going to have a quick look at the shed, the carport, and then we're going to head out into the gardens. Beyond fantastic. That pool, I just paced it out, it's roughly 9-10 meters long, so you literally could swim in it. And we are just getting the most amazing breeze. You have to be here because we are super duper elevated. The driveway from the very beginning up to essentially Hilltop Close, which is where this property backs onto, is about 170. The boundary length is 170 meters. We are not up, obviously, at the other end of the boundary, but it just gives you a sense of how big the property is, over 5,500 square meters. But the breeze and the sounds and the colors are just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. I know I keep going on about it, but it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, Angela, enough. We're going to head along and have a look at the carport. Now, this is at the top of the driveway. So we came up the driveway here, and we now have a whopping carport big enough for roughly 4 cars. We've got a really huge RV just there, and you can see that there is still plenty of space in front to actually put, you know, another car. So you're not going to have any issues with that, with parking. Now, this was the bit I wanted to show you. This bedroom here, remember I said just take note because we have got a window here. Now, the current owners were potentially going to put in an ensuite, great big ensuite, great big walk-in robe all the way along here, and they have provision for it. So this is an access point for the septic system, so it actually hooks into the septic. This can get moved anywhere. You know, this could all get cut. Your septic pipe could go here. We have got the mains water just coming in here into the house. So you have everything that you need. We've got a power box here. So you get everything you need, super easy. You've got concrete, you've got a wall. It's all sorted. I love just when, you know, we have that inspiration to actually extend or make the current house totally flexible and usable, and of course make it your own. Or you don't have to do any of that, because if we look at, we'll just do a quick turn around here. These tiles, all beautifully tiled all the way around the patio, that direction and that direction. We have actually got boxes and boxes and boxes of tiles that are available for you to put on top of here. And the reason, again, we didn't do it was because we were potentially going to put in an ensuite, but the tiles are all there. So if you didn't want to do anything, you just retile it and the whole thing will just look, you know, totally integrated. So we've got space up here. Let's just have another look here. And this takes us to the back door where we came out the kitchen. So we've got the back door. We can see the great big air conditioning unit just down there. Screen up on top here, so you're not going to have any issues with that with water. This actually just takes you up to the top of the roof. This is just a lovely little rustic shed, so at least you have space to put your tools and to put your little bits and your bobs in. Look at the size of this. We've got massive amounts of space. You know, outdoor, easy care, original, complete with, you know, lovely little bits of rust, which you would expect because it is an old building, but totally functional. You know, we've got space in here. We've also got, we've got plenty of space in there for all your little bits and all your little bobs. So, you know, you could put another shed here, some tiles here. We've got a little bit out the back just here. Absolutely glorious. So we are going to just have a bit of a quick explore of those lovely gardens. Before we do that, as always, I'm not changing my mind. I'm just giving you extra bits of information. I mentioned about Hilltop Close being up that part. So remember, we are on, you know, we're on a relatively slopey block. We come up the driveway. We've got a beautiful flat plateau round about the house, and then Hilltop Close goes up to the top. So 170 meters from the very bottom of the driveway right up through there. And there are little walkways, so you can access the property here from Hilltop Close just up there. Just wanted to share that. How brilliant is that? Now, the garden is terraced, so We have our driveway, sealed concrete driveway, our absolute best friend in the wet tropics. So we have this beautiful little area here. We are going to head back over the other side of the pool because there's some lovely gorgeous rock walls that I want to show you. But we have another little bit of terrace just here. Look at these plants. They're just low maintenance and just really, really lovely. It's been such a loved property. Grass down in here where we could put a little garden. You know, you can just do whatever you want in here, but it's just glorious. Just shows you, again, you know, we've got that elevation because we've got the trees. So the whole rainforest up the back towards Hilltop Close just means that you have that beautiful natural rainforest feel. And then we have these lush tropical gardens. Look at this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. What would you use this little space for? Now, further down, there's another little baby path, which we won't go down. I'll show you when you get here. But it just meanders down and through, you know, gorgeous tropical plants just like this. So we're going to meet you up that far corner. I'm going to show you the other side. These gorgeous little dangly plants everywhere. So we had a look at this before. The gardens, if you're a gardener, are just potterability like beyond belief. You can just, because they are so low maintenance, and I keep going on about that because it's important, you can just come and you can trim. Oh, look at that. That is like absolute velvet. Just glorious. So you can come out, you can just potter away, you know, and you could ignore everything and it would look after itself, or you can come out and, you know, do some little cuttings and trim away. Now, we mentioned a little bit about the stone rock walls and little pathways. There's a little pathway up there which we're not going to go up. You'll see that there's a stone wall just there. There's an old veggie bed up and in there that you could resurrect if you want to. Passion fruit. This will love you. Passion fruit loves neglect, and it will give you gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous fruit all year round. We've got a pool under here. Now, the pool area under here, we have got a pool cover. So in the winter, or if you go away and you don't want leaves in your pool, for example, we can actually have a cover that just rolls all the way out. Another beautiful little spot. This is shaded. I want to show you all these bits because they are special. We've got a rock wall that has all been built by hand by the very current owner, who still loves this property, and you will too. It will become your new home to cherish. Stone wall, rock walls all the way along here, and another gorgeous little bit of grass, you know, cool, shaded. We're now starting to come out of the sun, so in the middle of the day you could be pottering and you would, you know, have your hat on, your glasses on, but you would still be able to be here and not be hot. Little pathways again, you know, we've got little rock walls just up and round there, so you can actually you know, follow your way up, as I said, to Hilltop Close through the rainforest. It's pretty special. We've got this, we call it a little waterfall because the water actually comes through, and we've got fabulous drainage. So again, we're elevated, so you don't have to worry about it. Look at this. This has all been built by hand. Water comes down here, got a little spot in there, come over here, and it's just natural. It just cascades. You can just imagine, you know, the sound of the water in the wet season coming through here. Absolutely beautiful. Another little spot here. And again, we won't go down there, but we've got some little stone steps that take you down to just another little flat area of the garden. Just absolutely sensational. Look, oh, look at this tree. Look. That is a Kadagi tree. You see the one that's got the blue, it's sort of like blue and green sparkly. When it rains, that's massive. That is glorious. That will go purple and blue and turquoise and green all the way along the bark. It is so unbelievably special and very, very, very special to Kuranda wet tropics. Unbelievably magic. We're going to head back up to the pool for a wrap up. I really hope you've enjoyed this wonderful little baby tour of 6B Worrell Drive in Kuranda. And as always, why on earth would you buy this property? Oh my goodness, there are just lists that long and that wide. You know, the same owner for 38 years, and you can see the love and the passion and the care and all the joy that has gone into creating this private oasis. We have got amazing views of the gardens. We're north facing, so you're going to have beautiful sun all year round. And of course, we are out of the weather with this undercover patio and this luxury lifestyle that we have created for the outdoors. The land, about 5,500 square meters, so plenty of space. I mentioned we've got rainforest up the back to Hilltop Close. We've got a sealed driveway coming up there, so in the wet season, you know, you have no problems with the wet. And this is just the ultimate lifestyle. The location's brilliant because we're also at the end of a no-through road. So when I say peace and quiet and tranquility, you can just hear, you know, the butterfly wings, and you can see the birds, and you can hear the bird song. It truly is an amazing, beautiful gem. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187, and visit my website for coming soon properties, plus subscribe to my YouTube channel, because you're going to find out about lifestyle properties just like this one before everyone else. They are uploaded 2 or 3 days before they hit the market. So you are one very lucky buyer to be able to capture this very beautiful, beautiful home. I look forward to showing it to you.